Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT. This is part 2 of the 2-part NXT, as we're going to hear a few words from Eli Green.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question. Well, okay. Staying true.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Eli Green, Painkiller, at NXT TakeOver versus Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas for the Tag Team Championships. Now, switching gears up, ladies and gentlemen, this is a prove yourself match from the cruiserweight side of the spectrum. You got Humberto Carrillo making his debut against Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Now, this isn't a number one contender match. This isn't anything big. It's just whoever can prove themselves will someday maybe be the next challenger for the Cruiserweight title. As Humberto makes his entrance, it's now time for Gentleman Jack Gallagher to make his. Now here he comes, Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds.
This man's got a headbutt with the force of a ton. I mean, this man right here is a very talented superstar. The question is, will he be good enough to stop Humberto Carrillo?
You're not even wearing a hat. Oh, shut up, Saxton. At least I have hair.
This match is bound to be a classic. I mean, the likes of Gentleman Jack Gallagher and Humberto Carrillo. I mean, Jack Gallagher's been in universe mode for 2 years. But then you got Humberto, who is making his formal debut here on NXT. Let's see who got it. As we start off with a collar and elbow tie-up with Humberto taking the lead. And Gallagher with the lead now, and taking the lead is Gentleman Jack Gallagher. And the big right hand. Humberto needs to get his head in the game. The speed, the quickness of Gallagher, and there goes Humberto with a big wheel kick here. And now a drop kick from Humberto Carrillo. I've heard a lot about this man, Carrillo. He's got so much agility. Will it be enough to get the victory here tonight? We will find out with a sunset flip from Humberto Carrillo. Now, Jack Gallagher. Jack Gallagher trying to take a breath, but Humberto not letting him do it. You guys might hear a fan in the background. It's hot in my room. Now, Humberto taking the lead.
Oh, what a kick. This match grinded him down a little. He planned for this.
As
He can still rally.
Jack Gallagher throwing him in the ring now. Humberto really needs to think of something as he does. And a big Hurricane Rana. Or head scissors, whatever you want to call it. And now, that's that headbutt I've been talking about. When all fails, hit him with a headbutt. That's what I always say. And Jack Gallagher with a kick to the midsection and a big drop kick to follow up. What is Jack Gallagher going for here as he goes for the cover and a kick out by Humberto Carrillo. Yeah, big blow to the head. Now Humberto with the lead. Humberto got to capitalize in some way, and oh my gosh, ref, pay attention as Jack Gallagher wrenching on the eye of Humberto, and look at him, that smug look on his face. He knows what he just did. He may have just cost Humberto the match. As all, no, Jack Gallagher, no, he can't. And Jack Gallagher with a suicide senton. And Humberto really needs to get his head in the game now. Jack Gallagher, that wrench to the eye might have just caused Humberto the match, which I just said a second ago, but it may be true. And Humberto with a kick to the midsection. Humberto not done yet as he goes for a big Hurricane Rana, and fired up is Humberto Carrillo as Humberto Carrillo goes to pick up Jack Gallagher. And what is he going for here? A big Samoan drop. Humberto needs to think of something. They need to get in the ring as Humberto Carrillo racing to the ring, waiting for Jack Gallagher to follow behind him. As Jack Gallagher's in the ring now, missing that kick, but followed up with another one that makes it, and a big headbutt of his own. Humberto said, "You're not the only one who could throw headbutts. Got some headbutts of my own." As Jack Gallagher throwing Humberto Carrillo into the corner, but Humberto Carrillo not staying there for long with a big Hurricane Rana. Humberto Carrillo just gotta make some moves, gotta capitalize. As Humberto now stretching on the arms of Jack Gallagher. As this could be it right here. Humberto Carrillo going for the finish. And Humberto, this could be it. And a huge tap out by Jack Gallagher. What a good victory. What a great victory by Humberto Carrillo. As Humberto now just opened the eyes of everyone in the back. I mean, Humberto could be the next breakout star here in NXT, as Jack Gallagher doesn't look too happy about the situation. But what can he say? He failed. Changing gears here. We are now at Rhea Ripley, as she's got a few words to say about her next challenger at NXT TakeOver, Scarlett.
Well, okay. I guess believing you can do something sometimes makes it so, huh? And so it begins. One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question. I had a feeling we would hear from this superstar tonight.
And now, Scarlett, not taking too kindly to those words, as Scarlett makes her appearance here.
She must be here to set the record straight. Oh, this should be good. Let's listen and see.
What does Scarlett have to say now?
Bad blood is a-boiling. Seems to be a lot of anger behind those words. Mixing it up.
Coming off a little cocky right there. Could be dangerous.
Rhea now. Strong words.
Not making any friends, but not really concerned about it either.
Loud and proud. But he seems a little cocky.
Rhea now. Not taking too kindly to those words. Oh man, we might have a brawl on our hands. As Scarlett with a big drop kick. Where's the authority? I got a show to run. This is cutting into the main event's time frame. As Scarlett with a big snap suplex. Security's got to get in this and in this fast. As Scarlett continues to attack Rhea Ripley. I mean, maybe Rhea bit off a little bit more than she could chew. As Scarlett continues the attack. And now, head scissor, but no. Rhea out of that one. Rhea now with some attacks of her own with a big inverted suplex. The ref, I mean, where's security? Security's got to get in here at some point. Come on, what are they, on lunch break? What are they doing? As Scarlett evading that one into a big crucifix right there. Come on, ref. Where are you? As Rhea now with a big right and a big Michinoku driver right there. What is Rhea going for in a big clothesline? As another one, and finally the ref is getting a hold of this. We will see more of them at NXT TakeOver. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the moment you've all been waiting for. The main event.
Here comes the Scottish psychopath.
As Drew McIntyre makes his appearance here, as he will be facing Karrion Kross at NXT TakeOver for his NXT Championship. Stay tuned for that. The main event of NXT TakeOver.
54 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
I'm just getting word, ladies and gentlemen, that next week Chris Danger will be going up against Drew McIntyre. Winner gets to main event NXT TakeOver. I was just telling you how this match was going to main event. I guess the general manager just thought that up on the spot there. So either the Fatal 4-Way North American Championship match will main event, or the NXT Championship match will main event.
And his partner from Wichita Falls, Texas.
This man right here, Keith Lee, opening his mouth, getting himself an opponent at NXT TakeOver against the newly star of NXT, Dominic Dijakovic. This man, very athletic, but so is Dominic Dijakovic. Each man may have bitten off more than they both can chew. Keith Lee now making his way to the ring.
The big man, quick feet,
Keith Lee trying to prove to the world that he belongs here, but at what cost? As the crowd now want to bask in Keith Lee's glory, as Dominic Dijakovic now makes his entrance.
And their opponents first, from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dynamic Derek Kendrick.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have tag team
Dominic Dijakovic, big on the indie scene, could be big here in NXT. Dominic making a name for himself, accepting the challenge of Keith Lee for NXT TakeOver. Not this coming up Sunday, but next Sunday.
Though I'd say he definitely has his work cut out for him here tonight.
Yeah, this was not going to be easy, that's for sure. But hey, is anything worth doing ever easy?
Now, Dominic Dijakovic now waiting for his partner, Karrion Kross. The crowd's loving it here, as Karrion Kross now, one of the creepiest superstars in a minute to make his entrance here on NXT. I mean, who knows who's the creepiest? The Demon King Finn Balor or Karrion Kross? The difference is that Karrion has no alternate personality.
And his partner,
This is just who he is.
weighing in at 265 pounds, Cameron Ross.
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity level inside this arena right now?
Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking
Ladies
forward
and
to
gentlemen,
for
I
some
do
time.
remind you that next Sunday, not this Sunday coming up, it will be NXT TakeOver, so stay tuned to that. Part 1 will be coming out at 3 o'clock, Part 2, 4 o'clock, and if there is a Part 3, comes out at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, and I'll be interested to see if he maintains that high level of aggression he's been showing of late.
I don't see any reason why he wouldn't, Michael. There's no reason to
The
start
team
being
known
animated
as
now.
Karrion Kross and Dominic, a strong team. But I mean, you can't doubt the team of Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre either. As Karrion Kross now warming up for his big match. The crowd now continuing their NXT chant
This is it, fellas.
as the
We're gonna
match
get this thing
gets
started.
underway, and Drew McIntyre off the bat with a big belly-to-belly overhead suplex there.
The man who is truly
And Dominic Dijakovic following up with a big forearm. And now, this is a big start to a big match. It's Dominic with a big boot to Drew, and Drew already wants to tag in Keith Lee. Drew's already bitten off too much than he could chew. Taking it to that arm there. Trying to make sure Drew can't lift him as much as a big chop to the chest. And oh boy. Two big men here, starting off with a collar and elbow. Dominic now in the lead. And Keith Lee taking control. And Keith Lee now getting the best of the two already. And a big drop kick. You will never see anyone other than the likes of Keith Lee do something like that at his size. And now going for a big headbutt, but Dominic Dijakovic seeing it coming. As Dominic trying to take Keith into his corner, but Keith getting enough time to stir. As Keith Lee with a big downward spiral. And Keith Lee with a big chop to the chest, but Keith Lee not going down. Keith Lee still not going down. And oh my gosh, this is big, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody was going down a second ago, but Dominic. These two are gonna have a classic at TakeOver. I'm here for it 100%. Karrion now reaching out for the tag, but Keith Lee distracting Dominic Dijakovic. If this is what we're gonna see at NXT TakeOver, I can't wait. As now Drew McIntyre back in the ring. Drew with a big right. What is Drew going for? Pummeling the back of Dominic, but Dominic now. Drew now. A big chop. I mean, Dominic with these, catching these chops to the chest. And Dominic's chest must be hurting right now. I mean, the man's taken 4 chops to the chest already. 5 if you count Keith Lee double chop there. And more chops to the chest, but Dominic with the well-awareness as Karrion Kross finally added to the match. Maybe Karrion Kross could bring the team back. As Drew McIntyre with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. As Drew McIntyre now in the lead here. And again, another over-the-head belly-to-belly suplex. These two right here. As a dragon screw straight to the leg there. Trying to stop him from those claymores, and Karrion said, how do you like getting chopped in the chest? As Drew now taking the lead. And now Drew now taking him into the corner. Now Karrion Kross, big boot to the head. Now Karrion sprawling in on Drew McIntyre in a just disrespect to the back of the head. And now Drew now choking out the Scottish psychopath. Oh, big German-like suplex to the Drew McIntyre there, as Karrion Kross going for the cover, as Keith Lee getting there just in time. Drew McIntyre now tagging in Keith Lee, as Keith Lee with a big belly-to-belly suplex. And now Keith Lee taking Karrion Kross to the ropes here. But Karrion getting all the strength in the world to lift Keith Lee over the ropes right there. If this was a Royal Rumble, Keith Lee would have been eliminated. But this is not. You're going to have to pin this man in order to win. It's Keith Lee. Don't know what Karrion was about to go for there. But Keith just squashing him under his boot. Oh man, Keith Lee now feeling himself as he tries to go for a big punch, and Dominik Dijakovic punching Keith Lee right into the corner there, and Karrion Kross following up there. Can Keith Lee make it to the corner? Can Keith make it to the corner? But no, Karrion Kross is in his way as he just taunts right in the face of Keith Lee, and he continues to do so. Keith Lee now up to his feet in another exploder suplex. What is Karrion going for here? And a big sleeper hold. This could be it. This could be it, but Keith Lee making it to the ropes. And now Keith Lee getting back into the match. And a big axe handle to the back of the spine. And now Keith Lee with an overhead belly to belly. Keith Lee now filling himself. But Keith Lee needs to focus on the match because Dominik Dijakovic just got tagged in. And a big forearm by Dominik Dijakovic. And another forearm. Keith Lee getting back up to his feet. As now Keith Lee in a big stun gun. Dominik Dijakovic saying tag him in. As Dominik there missing his mark just a bit. Falling over the ropes there. As Dominik Dijakovic with a big elbow as the fight continues outside the ring now. As Drew McIntyre just punches to Dominik Dijakovic. This is by far the best match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just now catching it, go back, rewind, I don't care. This match is one to watch from beginning to end, as it is one of the best matches. As Drew McIntyre getting back in the ring, and Dominik Dijakovic with a knee to the face. That looked like that might be it. That looked like it might be it. As Keith Lee now, Keith Lee again dodging, but no, the third time is a charm. This could be it. And Drew McIntyre making sure to counter, and so does Dominik. As Dominik, what is he going for? He's going for it again. And a big knee to the face. This could be it. This could very well be the end of the match as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Dominik Dijakovic and Karrion Kross getting the victory there. What a big match up right there. I mean, that was a good match from start to finish. You just had to love every second of it.
Here are your winners. And there's your
Dominik now celebrating with the NXT champion, Karrion Kross.
right now. I don't think any of us could have asked for a better way to close the night. Good night, everybody.
Man, this is it.